Now to the Supreme Court and TikTok. It is the popular app, and it's soon going to be banned. A decision handed down today requires TikTok to find a new non-Chinese owner or face a ban. The Supreme Court upheld the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Act by banning TikTok starting Sunday.
The main reasoning of the court for upholding the ban has to do with the collection of data. When somebody has the TikTok application on their phone, all of their data is collected. In other words, what internet searches a person makes, where they travel.
UB law professor Manoj Mate is an expert in constitutional law.
It is unprecedented in the sort of the nature and scope of it, basically resulting in all practical purposes in an outright ban on an entire social media company.
He says the issue is whether the First Amendment prohibits Congress from enacting the law. It does have the power, but it must be in compliance with the First Amendment.
And in the decision, the court basically said this was a content neutral measure because it wasn't explicitly directly targeting the speech, but rather targeting the ownership of TikTok and the entity.
Based on what you're saying, national security superseded anything when it came to freeness of speech.
So you're right. It seems even if you applied a higher strict scrutiny standard, the national security concerns voiced by Congress, expressed by Congress here, would be sufficient.
Let's be clear, not everybody is pleased that TikTok is likely going away. Many businesses have used TikTok to actually grow their businesses. And even here at Channel 2, some of our co-workers have used it to showcase their talents.
Should TikTok want to consider doing business in the United States, then what they have to do is divest any ownership of this ByteDance company, which is controlled by the Chinese government.
And two Biden administration officials tell NBC News that the federal government will not enforce hefty fines on companies like Apple and Google that give users access to TikTok.